Hi, my name's Simon Aron and I'm part of the marketing team here at Cask Trade. I started off in the whisky industry about 10 years ago now as a lab technician at Roseisle Maltings, basically analysing the different barley for moisture content and nitrogen. But from there, I joined Glen Distillery as a tour guide, and that's really where I got the bug. 3 years I was a seasonal tour guide there, meeting lots of different people, and that's what got me excited about it. After Glen I became a seasonal tour guide at Laphroaig for one summer before becoming a graduate brand ambassador for Ballantine's and Pernod Ricard single malts in India for just under 3 years. Shortly after that, I came back to the UK, worked for Pernod Ricard for a bit longer, and joined Cask Trade in 2022, where I've been since. What I love about working in the industry is just how international it is. This means you meet loads of different people from lots of cultures, and that's something I get a buzz out of every day. Probably my baking, I would say. It's just something I really enjoy, helps me relax, chill out, and yeah, it's nice to bring it into office and share, especially when people are needing a bit of motivation. One of the most iconic places I've ever had a dram. I've been really lucky to have a few in some beautiful locations, but I think this one, just for how outlandish it was probably the helicopter pad of the Westin Hotel in Calcutta. And the whiskies I was tasting were Scapa, Aberlour and Longmorn. When it comes to my dream dram, it's always changing. I can't just stick to one, and Inchgour is a distillery I'm enjoying right now. The reason being, it's just a little bit different to what you usually get from Speyside, a bit more like a coastal dram. It's got a touch of salt to it, a real dryness and crispness, but actually the mouthfeel is a little bit weighty, so a bit like a single cream sort of mouthfeel to it there as well. It does really, really well in bourbon casks. This one in particular is a 10-year-old, so for my wheelhouse, 10 to 12 is an age of whiskey that I'm really enjoying. So yeah, without further ado, Slange Vat.